The Hamilton Nordon was produced from 1948 to 1952. Hamilton manufactured the CLD or sealed series in its intent to produce the first waterproof wristwatch. The CLD uses a solid case with a single removable bezel held tightly with two rubber gaskets or seals. This design prevents dust and moisture from entering the case and damaging the movement. It was one of many of Hamilton's innovations that continues to influence case designs to this day. The case measures 32 millimeters and is highly polished, all along the top, sides, bezel, and case back. The case back is done in a bubble back fashion, synonymous with its era. This model is from the first generation of CLD models, which was introduced in 1948, with the 18-jewel 748 movement. This model came in the 10-karat gold-filled case. However, the following year, the 14-karat solid gold version was introduced and called the Nord. While these watches may not have been completely waterproof, they were still more robust and more reliable in terms of functionality under pressure than many of their counterparts of their age. This is a very elegant watch, with its alpha-style hands, its protruding lugs, its oversized crown. The dial is in great shape, with only light blemishes and very little discoloration. This watch is truly a masterpiece, more so than the watch Hamilton actually named the masterpiece. Not just the hands, but the hour markers and indices are all highly polished. This is a triple signed watch, which means it's marked on the dial, the case back, and the movement itself. This is truly a piece from a bygone era. The Hamilton Watch Company was the last of the great American watch manufacturers. While the brand still exists today, its made in USA roots are really pre-1969. While it was only produced for 5 years, the Hamilton Nordon is a perfect example of American ingenuity and pride in the post-World War II era. There was a certain amount of pride in things that we made here. It didn't matter if it was watches, automobiles, or just daily goods. The Employment Act of 1946 stated as government policy was to promote maximum employment, production, and purchasing power. As the market for U.S. goods soared and more Americans joined the middle class, Hamilton became the watch of the working man. Hamilton would continue to produce some of the finest American watches until 1969, earning them the distinction of being the only American watch company to survive a global competition well into the 20th century. Today, the brand is owned by the Swatch Group, one of the largest Swiss watch conglomerates. And while Hamilton's golden years may be behind them, that makes yesterday's classics so much more desirable.